if you do not stand up now for those whom the predators are victimizing today. It's time we dig our heels in and let it be known that we will not be beaten down. We will not stand by and watch. We will resist, and we will not give up.
They predicted by today, entire families could live comfortably on the income of just one provider, working only 10 hours a week. They wondered what we'd do with all of our spare time. What happened to that dream? Turns out they were right. Don't give yourselves to these crooks who abuse you and enslave you, who steal your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel. Let us burn these leeches off our backs. Let us replace their corrupt systems with better systems that benefit everyone. Let us reclaim the fruits of our productivity. Let us share our prosperity. We can do this now. We are the creators, and when we come together, we have the power to create whatever future we want.
What was it? 8th of April? 8th of April? Yeah. 2004. Sunshine Police Station at 12:11. Yes, hello, how are you? On the 2nd, wasn't it? 2nd of the 4th? Yeah, we had an incident happen to us at Sunshine Courts, and I'm here to report it.
What happened, mate?
What happened? Well, basically I handed in some documents and they were shredded.
You what?
I handed in documents that are required for evidence and they were shredded.
Shredded by who?
The prosecutor.
Were they irrelevant?
I don't think it matters until someone actually looks at the paperwork and tells me if it's irrelevant. I don't go by the word of one man. He was supposed to show it to the judge as evidence and he didn't.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure there's a law there about that.
Obviously it wasn't evidence.
Well, excuse me, I'm here to report it because the judge said to me in the courtroom, you may have to go report that to the police.
That was his orders.
And at the moment, I'm not going back to the court till this has been resolved. So unless you want to put out a warrant for my arrest, I'd take this matter seriously.
He just walked away.
No, it's all right.
So you were reporting?
Looking at my phone.
So he just walked away.
He hasn't walked away. That stupid woman grabbed him. Where did she come from? She was talking about something else, wasn't she? She wasn't listening to something, was she? No, I don't think she was. Wasn't relevant. Excuse me, who are you to tell me it's not relevant? I need to look at it.
It's relevant to the matter.
Yeah, it's all right.
No, you don't. It's relevant to the matter.
Okay. Well, jump in whenever you feel free. You're a witness.
You're contracting out to this business.
I'm not contracting. Remember that.
I don't think you're going to be served today.
Do you know who it was that shredded the documents?
Beg your pardon?
Do you know who it was that shredded them?
Yeah, Eugene Marshall.
Eugene Marshall. Alright, what you have to do is just call the station, speak to prosecutions.
Call the station? Which one?
Sunshine. It was over here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And speak to the prosecutors about it.
Oh, so we have
I have no idea what he's shredded.
Why? He's already told me he won't talk to me.
Hang on. Well,
I don't know what he's shredded. I'm not going to take a report.
Well, because he's just a police. What if it was a clerk, for example? I'm just saying to you, somebody has shredded documents that were required for my case in evidence, and it's been shredded. I don't care if it was a prosecutor, I don't care if it was a clerk. I'm telling you, somebody shredded my documents, and I would like this investigated.
And you saw him shred them?
No, I had him stated it to me.
Okay.
So,
I don't know, Terence. They decided to shred my documents over at the Sunshine Courts.
Who tried to?
Your prosecutor.
And what's this regarding? Is this regarding the matter that I'm investigating? It's for another matter. All right. So what happened?
Well, no. Well, basically what happened was I needed to hand in documents regarding my case that was on, and I was told by the registrar, go give them to the prosecutor, because she refused them. Now, I've looked under Evidence Act 2008. I need this investigated as well, I was about to say, because she cannot refuse documents.
Don't quote the Evidence Acts and all that stuff.
No, but I'm just saying she refused...
Just one second, I'm asking you a question.
Okay, I'm just getting to the facts. She refused my documents.
1 second, I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
All right. Did you have a court case today?
No.
Not today, no.
All right.
No.
So why are you trying to hand over information to a solicitor today?
No, it wasn't today.
When was
Second
it?
or the 4th when I was...
Did you have a court date that day?
Yes. Sorry. I went there on the 19th of the 3rd for a court case. That was the day I handed the documents in.
All right.
Come back on the 2nd of the 4th for the same case. He tells me he shredded them.
Because he didn't need them?
Don't really care what he says. He should have shown it to the judge, because it was for the judge and not him.
Why don't you show them to the judge?
The judge won't allow you to show it to him until you cross the bar, and I wasn't intending on crossing the bar until I had that matter of the documents tendered resolved. I mean, the matter of the documents, why they won't accept documents outside the bar.
Who's your solicitor?
I don't have a solicitor. I present myself.
He self-represents himself.
So what the magistrate said is and what Sam said is the documents have been shredded by the prosecutor.
Yeah.
He said to report it to the police, to here, right? So
Who was the prosecutor?
Eugene Marshall.
Eugene Marshall.
Yeah, and the magistrate is Fitzgerald, yeah?
Yeah, Fitzgerald.
So
Now, my matter won't go ahead till I have
We'll
this
make the
resolved.
inquiries with Eugene, and we'll see what the go is from there.
So what you said
Well, I'd
is
like
to
to make
ring
a
up,
statement
yeah?
and have an interview today.
Prosecutions.
No, I'd like to be interviewed and a statement
For what?
today regarding this matter.
Today.
Okay.
I'm reporting this matter, so don't I get interviewed?
As far as I'm aware, it's not an offence.
You'll have to speak to this
Okay.
prosecutor.
So you said ring up here,
Just
and
call the police station and speak to the prosecutor.
Hang on, so you're saying if I handed documents into the courts and it was legal documents, witnessed by other people, signed by other people, because it's signed, okay?
Yeah, but when you say
A
signed by
document-
the people, what are you talking about? You
In
don't
relation
believe in
to
our...
the matter.
In,
All I
in
know
our
is
government
in order for a
As
document
from what
to
I'm
be
aware of.
handed to a person, you need to have 3 signatures on it to make it legal. I've done that. I handed a legal document to the courts and he's stating he shredded it. Now I need to know, I'd like an explanation to how he can shred a legal
Because you give him a
document.
document, speak to them about it. They know why they shredded it. Obviously, he's just
Yeah,
thought
but
it was
that's
junk
what
and he shredded it.
I'm going to go say to the criminal, hey, by the way, you're a criminal. He's not going to listen to me. You're telling me to go to the criminal. I'm reporting it to who I'm supposed to report it, to the police, who are supposed to
call
investigate
prosecution,
crimes.
Ask them why they shredded it.
I don't care why, because they already
Well,
gave me an
it's not a problem,
excuse.
it's
They
just
gave me
junk.
an excuse. They said it wasn't relevant. I was saying it
There
is.
you go.
Well, the magistrate didn't say that.
Well, they were prosecuting.
He asked me to come to the police and report it.
all right.
Oh, well.
All right, that's
Now I'm
it.
getting really, I'm not understanding the situation here, because that document actually states they had the wrong person in the court, and until that document is actually tendered into court, you will all be charged with making me impersonate another person unless you will look at this document and verify this document. Okay, now I have a copy of it here. I have a copy of it here. I will hand it into you with an
If you've
interview.
got a copy of it, what does it matter if it's been shredded? Why don't you submit that to the magistrate yourself? It's not the prosecutors aren't going to submit stuff on your behalf.
No, this is the whole problem here. They are corrupt.
They're not corrupt.
Yes, they are, because there's never been a law of land in these courtrooms, and you can even, and if you want to say right now to me there's a law of land in those courtrooms, I need you to prove it to me right now in the Act, and where it states there are law of the land.
I don't need to prove anything to you.
Yeah, no, you do, because they're actually trialling us under Admiralty law, law of the sea, and if they're doing that, that is fraud and deception, my friend, and extortion of money.
I don't know what they're trying.
I am here to investigate. I am to report here this. I am here to report this. I'm reporting it. I would like to be interviewed, please.
You're not
If
gonna be
you
interviewed.
find that the investigation does not find that this is all true, then I will drop the charges. But at the moment, I'm charging a person.
not a crime to shred
I'm charging a
documents,
person with destroying evidence.
He hasn't destroyed evidence.
He has destroyed evidence.
It's not evidence.
That is for me to tell you, for you to investigate and to prove to me he didn't.
He's the prosecutor and he's decided it's not
What
evidence.
is the duty of a police officer? And I said police officer because you're not a policeman, by the way. You're not a policeman. That's right. You used to be a policeman. You used to serve and protect us, but you don't do that anymore. All you do is now collect revenue for the government.
Well, that's not true.
Well, it is, because why do you collect fines? Why do you fine people when only the only proper person that can fine a person is a judge? Look it up, my friend. Section 55 of the Magna Carta Act. And the 1980 Imperials Application Act. Look it all up, and you'll find that you are actually creating. You are doing deception and fraud to us.
That's just not even
human
true at
beings.
all.
And we are human beings, by the way. We are not to be contracted with. Okay? You're a business corporation at the moment. You have an ABN, and you're all registered as a business corporation. And all you do is try to contact with us as a business entity. Now I'm saying to the courts, I am not that entity. I am Salvatore Luigi, the family Gansi, flesh and blood man where the skin grows and the blood flows. And until they recognise me, I will not go back to court. And at the moment, I am reporting this matter. As a flesh and blood man, okay, they are They are harassing me. They are dragging me into a court that is not jurisdiction or authority over me.
So you'll sign this. So I.
No worries.
Bring up
Should I write details of the...
And I just said to him, what I'm going to do, ring a criminal.
Yeah? I've got a pen.
But now I'm also complaining about the fact that the courts are criminals and corruption.
Yeah, if you do that, I'll sign that stat deck for you.
No worries, thanks for that.
He can't action that because he'll lose his job.
Bad luck. Police officer. Do you know, I've got the actual, I've got the actual commissioners of these stating they're not police officers. Yeah. So where did this term police officer come from?
Put it on the interwebs, let's put it up there.
I was about to state that too. Who else is going to handle it now? It's not the sergeant. Actually, I should just be asking someone higher than him. I don't know what's going to constable.
Okay, declare and sincerely declare.
Yeah.
If they bring me the prosecutor, I'm going to say, well, straight away, I'm not talking about criminal.
Yeah, it's called bring bank shopping.
That's a conflict of interest anyway.
Yeah.
So why did Terence say to you, don't quote any acts?
Okay.
He knows I go on all about that.
No, but he said, why did he say don't quote it?
I know. Because he thought I was going to go into a whole big spill about the government being unlawful.
Okay.
I know, he's got no right.
We're supposed to do lawful things.
Yeah.
So therefore, according to the law, which is the Act,
This is what I'm saying, mate. This is what I put up with. Right? This is what the rubbish I have to put up with. That's why I'm not leaving today till this gets resolved. I told you. That's why you need a witness, because as soon as you've got a person here, then they're too scared to do anything. You're on your own. They'll run you over, mate. The other officer is looking after us. By the way, you're a police officer. Sorry, just one moment. Are you a police officer?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
Jeez, you need to check that.
He's been looked at.
No, seriously, you do. I've got your commissioner's office stating you're not police officers.
Here you go, man.
That's weird.
Alright, pal. Went down, had a spoke with Eugene. Alright. He's told me he's found a letter, it's attached to the brief of evidence, it's at court.
That's not good enough.
Well,
So
it's
hang
on the
on,
brief.
so-
No, it's not good enough. Now I need to know why he lied to me.
Okay, so he's saying he's got it, yeah?
Yeah, he thought he had shredded it, but he hadn't.
Okay.
So it is on the brief, so next
All
time you go to court, it will be there.
Okay, so that's where we stand with that.
Yep.
So, okay, cool, that's it, resolved.
When he says a document, does he say 2 or 1? There was 2.
Whatever,
He says the.
document, yeah?
The. So
Okay.
I don't know. He said that you served him with it.
Okay.
He's attached it to the brief.
Cool.
And
That's it. That's it.
Alright, so it'll be there
Excellent.
next time you go to
Right,
court.
so maybe I've got to report the matter. I've got to
That's all,
report
no, it's all
the
done.
court
It's all
to
done.
actually...
It's all done.
Yep.
Beautiful.
So it's on the brief.
Thank you.
Alright,
Good on
thanks
you.
guys.
Cheers,
One of the neighbours spotted.
I was told that if I needed to present more evidence or discussion on the fact that I was arrested for impersonating a public official, to come here and present myself.
And that's the last part. Come in and...
To come here to present myself to provide this evidence and this information. That was the agreement that I had. So I'm here to do that today. Terence he's the one that's
Charging him?
yeah.
Yeah.
Is
It's
he
a separate
available?
matter to what we were talking about before.
Is he available, or I'm willing to
Not-
speak to
just
another
not at the moment.
another officer?
So what is it you're wanting to present?
Some paperwork, I guess.
I'll have a look, see if I can handle it.
Okay.
Have you got it?
Well, yeah, I've got it. I just feel that should go somewhere else.
My driveway, first I was talking to them while they were in the car, and they said they wanted to show me something, so there's both done deal. Sorry, so one the passenger driver was standing around, behind the driver's seat.
That I am a Commonwealth public official. Yeah. That's the first bit. Then there's all the rest of this, but obviously if I hand that in, it's going to have to be all recorded properly, as I don't have an affidavit with it, so...
You don't have an affidavit?
No, I don't.
Can you get an affidavit head of page or?
That's the Foreign Affairs Department has, what's the word again? Apostolized it, and it's been notarised, and basically states I'm a Commonwealth public official.
Do you have any other ID on you?
No.
You don't?
No. They used to check it all out, and I see
What's your name?
Sam Gansey. Salvatore Gansey. In Moles. This is the acts that a little bit of information and acts that allow us to do this. I don't need that at the moment. That ex-policeman there will explain quite a bit about what's been going on and why our duty is to uphold the laws of the Constitution. We're not claiming to be police officers or anything like that. We're just claiming to be officers or actually officials, to uphold the laws of the Constitution.
Okay.
We are in the description R.
So Terence arrested you.
Yes.
What were the circumstances of your
Unlawfully
arrest?
at the moment. I'm claiming it is unlawful.
Yeah. What were the circumstances?
That I just stated I'm a Commonwealth public official. To the judge, to the courtroom.
Okay.
As they wanted to know I was under oath, and I said, yes, I'm always under oath. I'm a Commonwealth public official. As a Commonwealth public official, you're always under oath, just like you're a police officer who's always under an oath.
Who created this document?
An ex-policeman.
No name?
If the name's required and you need to speak to the person, he'll come down here personally and speak to you.
Okay.
You need to be aware that at the moment there is a crime being committed on the human beings of this country, which I won't even claim as Australia at the moment, which I have evidence and proof on that as well.
Terry Abdul? Alright, that's my
But anyway, just in reference to the documentation, what's the procedure to be followed in so that it gets put into his case? So you can accept that, or?
Well, no, I want the charges dropped today. If this is all proven to be correct, and you can ring departments, whatever you want to ring, I want these charges dropped today.
Oh, that won't be possible. You'd have to. Do you have a
Well,
lawyer?
then I need to speak to you about it. No, I am presenting myself, so yes, I can talk to you on this matter.
I think rather than giving these to Terence, you should produce them in court. Have you got
No, there's no date yet, and I haven't been charged. I'm trying to drop the charges so you people don't go through all that trouble creating the paperwork for no reason.
Okay, have you got other copies of this?
Plus, I at the moment cannot use my role as a Commonwealth public official because you people are stating that I'm not one. So I can get arrested again and again and again. Now I need to protect the beings of this country. I need to uphold the laws of the Constitution.
Okay.
And you people are preventing that, and preventing the duties of a Commonwealth public official. There is a law against that. There are acts. It is in the Act, and there are charges for it.
Have you got other copies of this?
That is a copy.
Have you got just for yourself? Just if I give this to Terence, have you got one you can take to court yourself?
No.
Because I've got
The only
a
way I'm
feeling-
going to give this to you is if he physically looks at each document with me as he suggested to understand the implications here.
Terry? Sam's produced those documents for your viewing, proving that he is a Commonwealth officer.
As a Commonwealth public official, has to be sworn and notarised and apostolised. If you look at the back of it, I've been apostolised by the Foreign Affairs
We
Department.
spoke about this before. I'm going to summons you to go to court, and you can produce this evidence.
Okay, but you said to me that if I came here and provided you with evidence, that's just one page. I have all this to prove to you. I need to sit
Is
aside
this a
with
spare
you.
copy?
No, I need to sit aside with you and go through each page.
I don't have time for
Detail.
that. Is this a spare copy?
1463.
No, because you're taking me to
Sam,
court.
is this
I'm
a spare
trying to get the charges
Sam,
dropped.
it's a yes or no. Is this a spare copy? It's simple.
It's the sort of argument you have in court.
Only if I can present it to you
Is it
in
a
an
spare
interview.
copy? Is it a spare copy?
No.
Then provide me with a spare copy. I'll go over it myself. All right? And until then, you can keep
So
this.
you can say you're going to consider dropping the charges without summoning me if I can
I'm
prove
going to
it.
summon you to go to court.
So even if I prove it to you, you're still
You're
summoning
not
me.
proving it to me.
Do you realise you are preventing me from doing my role as a Commonwealth public official
You're
at the
not a
moment?
Commonwealth public
Do you
official.
realise that?
You want
Or
to?
what's this document
You
state?
want to go down that road again and
What does this
impersonate
document
another
state?
Commonwealth public official?
What's this document state?
I don't believe that's a
No,
legitimate
what's this document state?
I don't believe it's a legitimate document.
Prove it's not a legitimate
I
document.
will. That's
How?
why provide me with a copy, or otherwise see me at court. All right, see you, Sam.
It's an argument you can have in court.
Okay, what I will give him is this.
Yeah, mate. Listen, I'd go for your...
Something simple.
Pardon?
Something simple.
Oh, mate. What might be boring to you. Yes, I do have.
Terence, you are stopping me from upholding the laws of the Constitution. I'm not claiming to be a policeman. I'm not claiming... Alright, okay, but I'm not claiming to be a police officer. I'm claiming to be an official that upholds the laws of the Constitution. What is wrong with that? Why is that so illegal?
Commonwealth public officials
Yes,
have been notarized
but to uphold the laws of the Constitution. I have no other laws to uphold.
You're wasting my time.
But I am, here it is.
I've asked to provide me with a copy, a spare copy, and I will make inquiries on my own time or otherwise produce this document.
I will give you this document. But it's a waste of time giving it to you if you're not actually going to consider dropping the charges.
I said I'd make the inquiries. If they are legitimate inquiries and I can prove that beyond a doubt, I will drop the charges. But to be honest, I don't believe you.
The only reason I can't hand this in to you, unless you can actually...
I'm not going to waste
No,
any
no,
more time
I want to
talking
hand
with
this
you.
in to you.
It's a mute point with you.
I
It's
know.
either you provide me with a spare copy or you
Alright, I'm stating this is a spare copy, but I don't have a recording of all the pages on it. I need you, can you just sit...
Don't listen to me.
Alright.
And that's why I'm getting a little bit frustrated.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to frustrate. Alright, I'm not trying to frustrate. What I'm trying to say is, I was prepared to hand this in to you as you wrote down each one individually into a record that I've given it to you, because at the moment I have nothing to record this.
I'm my notebook saying that on this such and such day that you've given me a copy, but that's it.
But how do I...
I'm not going to
How
waste
do I...
time noting every page.
No, it's not every page.
Can you email it to you or not? Can you email it to you, to your attention? You can, yes.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm stating is...
I'm not arguing anymore.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm trying to present documents to you.
That's it.
Yeah, but what I'm... Okay, well... Can we make it 4 or 5 documents and you can just give me a record that you received them? That's all I'm saying.
I'm noting it down in my notebook. That's it. That's it.
What's your first name?
And she's claiming that was a red card. And not only that, second thing...
This goes to the grounds of what I've been telling you. And why they keep asking... Well, put it this way. You're going to ask me to come to court. Alright, this will be easily fixed up right now. Do you see... Who do you see in front of you at the moment? Salvatore Ganci, who? Who is you? Who? No. Who is who? Salvatore, the flesh and blood human being, or flesh and or the natural person, or the natural person. Okay, but for you to charge a person, for you to charge a being, can you charge a flesh and blood human being? Can you charge a flesh and blood human being? What if they taught you about asking people who they are? So at the moment you're saying by deception you're creating me into a different entity Because you cannot call me a flesh and blood man. Is that what I'm happy to start. I'm happy for you to charge me if you can call me a flesh and blood man. Can you call me a flesh and blood man, Terence?
I can't really comment on
My skin's rise, the blood flows.
Your instructions are to give the relevant.
So that is where you people become a business corporation, and exactly what I said in my statement in my interview with you.
Is that correct?
Well, you will be charged with all this, okay? Making me impersonate another person. Section 514, look it up. I have all the sections ready. Look, Terence, I beg you, I ask you to help the people, the human beings of Australia, of this country. Was there creating between the original
been given the opportunity to provide the paperwork to you guys
created?
And to give the paperwork to you. That's what his...
There is no rule of law in this land.
So that's what he's supposed to do.
There is no rule of law, okay? And I am a flesh and blood man. I am not a person to be contracted with. I am not a business corporation. You are a business corporation with an ABN.
And you're going to obviously assess that at a particular level.
This is a document that I handed in that was apparently shredded, okay? This was the document.
That's why we are here to know where we can get it or how can we
So, does he use a generic email address or your
No, I've got his email address. It's all good. I also like to ask why Occupational Health and Safety, you arrested me on that day, twice now, when I'm an injured person. I'm bringing up the charges of Occupational Health and Safety. No, I'm bringing up the charges now. I'm charging you with it now. Because you arrested me that day, you physically abused me, you forced me out when I said to you I was an injured person. Yes, you did. I said to you I've got injured legs, and you dragged me out of the courtroom on my injured legs. It is an occupational health and safety issue. You either see me today and discuss all the matter completely so we can get this resolved, or I will start charging you, Terence. I will start charging you, Terence, like you've made demands against me. You have made demands against me all the way through this. No. You've got to prove that I'm not a common public official before you can charge me, my friend. And I can prove to you, and I have to prove that you actually hurt me under occupational health and safety issues.
You really are wasting your own time.
No, I'm not, mate, because you are stopping me from helping the human beings of this country.
That's about it.
Because you won't tell me I'm a flesh and blood man, so how can you charge me? I'm not going to appear at court unless you're charging the flesh and blood man. You understand? Anything that you put down on your summons, and I'll go to the police station and I will argue that you are locked the other time. And will you prove that I'm wrong or right?
You got arrested the other time.
Will you prove to me if I'm wrong or right?
You got arrested again.
Am I a flesh and blood man in front of you? Is Salvatore Ganci, the one you are charging for impersonating CPO, a flesh and blood man? Well, answer my question.
Put your voice down.
Do you understand?
Put your voice down.
Do you understand?
Police station.
All right.
So calm yourself down.
Do you understand the question? Do you understand the question?
I'm done with arguing the point.
No, you can't ignore me like I can ignore you. Okay, so next time you tell me I'm charged or arrested, I will ignore you.
I told you not to point at me.
I said,
it's extremely rude.
Yeah? What's more rude is putting me in a hot car when it was 38 degrees with a jumper on, with no air conditioning in the back, and keeping me in there for 10 minutes.
I remember the day.
You cannot put a hot person in a hot car. That is against the law, okay? I'll charge you with that as well.
We have
So unless you resolve the issue today, and you sit down and you start charging the real criminals in this country, the people that didn't create a treaty with the original sovereign people, go to the original sovereign tribal federation and ask them if they had a treaty, I will not leave this area, okay? And I will not go to court when you summons me, because I'm not that person. You are charging a entity which is a business corporation entity and has to contract with you. I do not contract with you, and I do not consent with you as Luigi Salvatore of the family Ganci, flesh and blood man. He's my witness, by the way. Yeah, no, give you.
Sorry?
I just...
You need to take him away.
All right, so you're not going to resolve the issue, Terence? All right, I need to charge him now. I need to charge him occupational health and safety, put him in a hot car on a hot day. Put him in, no, you have to take my I need to arrest, I need to report a crime right now, and I'm reporting a crime against this man here, Terence.
It's not a crime.
I am reporting, what do you mean? It's not a crime. It's not a crime to put a person on, and it's not a crime when a person is an injured person to drag them out of a court. It's not a crime. It's not a crime under occupational health and safety issues.
Okay, but you don't know what?
No, sorry, I was being arrested. No, I wasn't asked to leave. I was arrested, unlawfully kidnapped.
Were you at work at the time? It's not health and safety.
No, you people provide the work and safety because it's your work environment.
Exactly.
That's right. And any person in your work environment, you have to provide them with occupational health and safety. That is the law, my friend. And you did not contract me and you did not consent with me, so that means I have no obligation to you.
Okay.
Until I'm a flesh and blood man. Am I a flesh and blood man in your eyes right now? I'm asking you now because I'll charge you with making me impersonate another man. You people don't understand the game you are playing. You are actually creating the deception, the fraud and the treason against us human beings in this country. And we're not Australia. Australia was made by an invading army called England. The original sovereign tribal people were here first, you understand? And they've not had a treaty. And under the laws of the sea, you cannot go into a person's country and claim that land unless you have a treaty with the original people. This is all evidence, this is all proof, and I have it right here today. I need this resolved today. I'm not leaving till this is resolved. Because you are charging me, you are arresting me on these conditions, and I'm telling you, you cannot.
Get it resolved.
All right? Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand?
No.
That if you do not resolve this matter today, you have no power over me anymore, you have no authority, no jurisdiction, and I will not be arrested anymore as this man Salvatore Ganci that you claim I am. I am Luigi Salvatore, the family Ganci, flesh and blood man. Unless you can say that to my face or put that on the charges, I'm not that person. Well, you walked away. Don't walk away on me when I've got a matter to resolve. I've charged you. I can't speak to you. I can't speak to you. I'm charging you right now.
If you want to provide us with the paperwork, that's fine. We'll take the paperwork and I'll make the inquiries on my own time.
I've just made a crime. I've just reported a crime. 2 crimes, matter of fact, and I can make it 3. Why is it all right for you to report a crime, Terence? Terence, why is it all right for you to report a crime? Why? Because you have this? Because you have this? I had this too, mate. I had this too, but I wasn't allowed to report a crime to uphold the laws of the Constitution. Do you know that the 1975 Act is invalid?
That's it.
Remember what happened last time? We are going to arrest you.
Do you think I'm frightened of that? I've been arrested 4 times, mate. I don't give a shit anymore.
You want to be arrested?
Yes, as long as I can be interviewed.
No, you won't get interviewed.
Oh, you're listening out there. So you heard of my flesh and blood man in front of you. Can you charge a flesh and blood man? I am a solicitor. I'm presenting myself in court.
Good. Come back another day when you calm.
No. You tell me right now. You want to charge me? You want to arrest me? Are you arresting a flesh and blood man? The skin grows and the blood flows? Unless you say that, mate, you got nothing over me. You got no jurisdiction, no authority, and you know it. You need me to contract with you. You're a business corporation with an ABN number. Okay? You're finished. We know the truth. It's all been recorded. I have a witness here that states I am not a flesh and blood man. I'm not a flesh and blood man.
I'm asking you to leave the police station. Please leave the station.
Are you in charge of trespassing?
Leave the station,
What's
please.
the charges?
I'm asking you to leave. Now I'm giving you directions to leave. Please leave
What's
the station.
charges?
Thank you. Out you go.
Okay, hang on, I'm injured man. Occupation, health and safety. Do not touch me right now. Occupation and health and safety.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Right, you people are all going to be charged with refusing to listen to a person reporting a crime. Okay? A number of crimes. I need all your names, reg numbers now. Before I read my names and reg numbers, I have a right under section 456A8, Crimes Act 1958. I need all your names and registration numbers now. Sorry, until you get your names and reg numbers, you are breaking the crime. You are creating a crime right now.
Otherwise you get done for assault, mate.
All right.
Go.
Okay.
Outside.
I will be silent until I get your names and registration.
Wait outside.
Don't touch me. I'm an injured person.
Talk outside before I bang you out.
Oh, you've been recorded arresting right. I'm swearing at a person now, at a public person now.
Stop raising your voice for a minute.
Okay, I will not raise my voice to all you.
Thank you. That's perfect. Why can't you do that?
All names and reg numbers now. Quiet.
We will do that. Quiet. Just wait outside and be quiet.
Do you think?
Calm down.
Do you think?
You can't come into the station.
I've been arrested 4
swearing and
times
abusing
for
members.
standing up for my
Calm
rights.
down.
He's not swearing.
All right?
Down. Yes, you were swearing. I beg your pardon, I witnessed it. Everybody in the station witnessed it.
I say I swear because you refused
Calm down.
to let me report a crime.
Calm down, please.
Where I was kidnapped.
Calm down.
All right?
We are
I have
happy
every right to start swearing.
We are happy to listen to
No,
you
you
if
don't.
you
Not to
calm
us.
down.
All right, then I'll come back in. I
Not
want to
to
be
us.
invested.
No,
I want to be in an interview right now. We're going to report this man right here for kidnapping me, unlawful arrest, and putting me in a hot car in a 38-degree with no air conditioner.
Question. I want to ask you. I don't really never make people. Do you have any mental disabilities? Or are you okay? Do you need help? Because you're not making much
I wouldn't
sense.
go down that track, mate. I wouldn't go down that track because you just broke the law again. Okay, no one has to be mental to report the treason of the human beings in Australia, in this country.
Don't raise your voice.
I am asking you.
I asked you a simple question, and you said I'm not answering you. Am I a flesh and blood man in front of you right now? Have you got any jurisdiction or authority over me right now as a flesh and blood man?
What are you talking about?
You answer the question. Well, then, when you arrest a person, what do you arrest
I've not
them
arrested you.
When you arrest a person, what do you arrest them as? What is that person?
There's a whole heap of different circumstances on that.
No. What is that person? Is he a flesh and blood man or a natural person?
Well, you tell me. What's your different definition?
You're the one charging us. You're the ones arresting us.
When did I arrest
the
you?
Human beings.
When did we arrest you?
He's arrested me
When did we
twice
arrest
now.
you? When did we arrest you?
At Sunshine Court.
So
Three times.
So nothing's happened right now.
3 times.
So nothing's happened right now.
He was about to arrest me. He said it. He said I would be arrested
Well, then if
I don't leave.
If you were arrested, then you'd be inside the police station, wouldn't you?
I'm not asking the arrest part. I'm asking you, who are you arresting?
You're the one who's having the argument
I'm
here.
asking you,
You're
do
asking
you
questions,
understand
and you're not giving us the chance
who
to explain it for you. So what do you want to know?
Who am I?
Well, no, where's your ID?
Who am I?
You tell me.
I'm Salvatore Luigi of the family Gansi. Flesh and blood, the flesh grows and the blood flows.
Okay, so what is your complaint to us?
Do you have a jurisdiction or authority to arrest me?
I don't need a jurisdiction or authority right now.
Could
what
you
are you
arrest
talking
me
about?
as a flesh and blood man?
I don't care. You're not making sense. I don't have a reason to arrest you. What are you talking about?
Are you
able to take it away?
It's a simple question.
What are you talking about? Do you understand what he's asking?
Yes, can you please explain
It
now?
might be time to take him for a walk so he can calm down.
He is in
Listen to me.
Yes, okay, fine.
Stop talking! At some point, you have to be quiet to listen to us. There's no point talking over us all the time.
Yep, go for it.
Okay, see, this is the attitude about it. All right? Can you stop talking for a minute? Or you've got to get the last word in. Okay? If this is a friend of yours, take him away so he can calm down, so he can get his thoughts right. Okay?
Do you know what he's talking about?
Why are you here now? What do you want?
Firstly, my documents were reported to be shredded from my case.
Well, I've been told they haven't been. They are on the brief of evidence with the prosecutors. So forget that part.
Secondly,
what else?
This man here, Terence, is charging me with impersonating a Commonwealth public official, and I have documents, but I'm also now charging him back.
No, you don't charge him.
Yeah, I'm charging him for putting me in a hot car on a hot day, and because I'm an injured person...
Listen to me.
He asked
Let
me
me
the
explain
question.
it to you.
Oh, yeah.
If you have a complaint to make, right, there are avenues to do that. Coming in here, yelling, raising your voice, talking over us is not the way to do it. So if you have a complaint in relation to the fact that you were arrested, A, in the first place, or B, that you are being charged with a certain offence in the first place, then when the matter goes to court, you have the ability to dispute those charges.
That's my problem right here and now.
Well, what do you want right now?
I'm not the person to go to court.
What do you want right now?
Because he cannot charge a flesh and blood man. I'm trying to resolve the issue. Who is he charging? Who is he charging? That's what I want. Who's he charging?
Charging you. You're the person who identified.
No, I never gave him my identification. I never gave him any.
You refused to state your name and address to him.
Well, I broke it.
Didn't have to. He got it from the court.
Well, so then what's the issue here?
The issue is he told me that when I had documents and evidence to prove that I am a CPO,
yes,
and that there is a treason of the human beings in this country,
right, just watch your back.
And there's crimes being committed right now against the human beings of this country,
yes,
which is called treason. because as you know, there's been no treaty with the original sovereign people of this country, so no one had a right to come onto this land. We can't even,
our jurisdiction.
we can't even call ourselves Australia.
That's not our jurisdiction.
No, your jurisdiction is the law. The law, the rule of the law. And I'm arguing here there is no rule of law in the courts because
Well, then make your complaint with the courts.
No. You're not understanding.
Well, then either way, what do you want?
You're not understanding.
What do you want? Tell me what you want.
Firstly, I need to understand, Terence, is he charging a flesh and blood man?
He's charging you.
Flesh and blood man.
Well, are you a flesh and blood man?
Who's you, by the way? Who's you? No, answer the question. Who is you?
Take him away, otherwise he will get arrested. Okay? Now,
arrest me, I don't care.
Shush.
I've been arrested 4 times, my friend. I'm fighting for my rights and my family rights.
Well, then take him away.
Do I sound like a mental person if I know my rights and my laws and my acts?
Well, that's what I'm asking. What
do you think I'm a mental person?
What do you want?
I am presenting myself.
I don't care. If you're
I
a human
am here
being,
in a
you've got to follow
solicitor
certain
role.
rules.
I am here in a solicitor role, presenting myself to him as to talk to him, to find out what he's actually doing. And I'm here as a solicitor's role, and I have every right to sit down with this man and talk to him.
Did you ask him for a copy of the brief of evidence against you?
I did ask a while back. He still hasn't got back to me yet.
Well, okay. Then give me your name and number so I can find out from him where the brief is, and I'll get a copy to you.
How's that going to help me? I'm charging today.
We're not charging him.
I'm reporting a crime.
What crime?
You just told me that you didn't respect any of the laws in the land.
Well, he's trying to make me impersonate another person for starters, because he won't tell me if I'm a flesh and blood man that's been charged.
Then we don't charge
Under
him.
Section
You make a complaint about it.
Section 514.
Make a complaint about it.
You cannot make a person impersonate another person. That is fraud, that is deception, that is extortion.
If he has evidence to believe that you were impersonating someone under whatever guise of the law,
then,
and he's arrested you, if he's charged you, if the brief of evidence has found there's sufficient evidence to charge you for it, then that's why you get sent to court.
You don't understand. I've been to court already 4 times.
Well, then make
every
the complaint
single
to the
time
court.
I've walked out because they cannot do anything to me because I'm not that person. I'm not you. I am a flesh and blood man.
So have you received a conviction
which
from
they
court?
have no contract and no content.
Have you received a conviction from court?
No.
Then what are you here for?
You don't get it.
No, I don't understand, because you're not making sense.
If our police cannot help us public get back our rights and the fact remove this treason of this country, of the human beings in this country, who can enforce it? The army? We're coming to you to report a crime. I don't understand.
There's no crime that you have reported to me.
It's a simple word. Crime.
There's no crime you've
You
reported.
are a police officer. You have to take reports of crime.
You haven't reported a crime to us.
But I am right now.
You're saying that he's claiming you're impersonating someone else and therefore he's committed an offence.
That's all part of this crime.
No, that's not a crime.
It is all the crime.
He's doing his job.
Look, it is very hard for me to explain to you in 2 paragraphs what I'm trying to explain in all these pages.
Well, what's all this?
Well, you just sit down. I'll talk to you about it, and I'll go through it with you because this is what you do.
No.
You look at our evidence
and you
decide and you make a decision if there's a crime committed. You can't just say there's no crime committed because I said 2 words to you.
It's time to leave.
I have evidence to provide that there's a crime being committed.
Well, then give them to me then. Give them to me.
No, I need a...
Okay, so you don't want them. That's fine. The opportunity was had. Leave now.
The problem is I don't have a record of how many documents I gave you.
Well, okay, then take it away, photocopy it so you have a copy of it, then bring it back in an envelope. I'll give you a card with my name on it, give them to me, and I'll go and check through it.
Okay, well, one more thing.
Well, okay, that's fine. Then if you don't believe that there's rules of law, why do you believe I'm a police officer then?
Read this about the tribal people, right? And you are aiding and abetting offences at the moment, okay? Because these people have not had a treaty. The English have come here, invaded, occupied this land.
That's federal.
And they didn't... No, it's not federal. It's
yes, it is. That's federal.
All right, can I ask a question?
It's not state.
When you take us to court, which court do you take us to?
If you want me to take a copy of that, give it to me now, or go home, photocopy it, bring it back in.
I'll give you this.
Then give me that, it's time to go.
I'll give you this because it's 31 pages and it's got everything that I'm discussing, but not enough. Just 1 second. When you take me to court...
I've got other things I've got to deal with.
Hurry up. I've got a life too, and you people harass me by taking me to court, and I'm not that person.
Come on, are you going to give it to me or not?
Now, this states I am a Commonwealth public official. It is apostolized Terence says it's not an official document.
Well, okay, then give it to me and I'll have a look at it.
You can have that as well. And
Give me the whole pack.
And this is a letter from an ex-policeman who will come down here and tell you and verify everything I'm telling you. I'm a mental person. Is he a mental person too?
Give me the pack.
Okay. One question. Stop mucking.
No, you've asked all those questions.
When you take us to court.
Do you want me to take it or not?
Yeah. When you take us to court,
Do you want me to take it or not?
which court do you take us to?
Go. I've given you the opportunity. Go.
Hang on, I've got your name and registration number. I need to read in writing for you.
Yeah.
Right on the back of it. What about the rest of the officers that are involved?
Well, they were here trying to deal with this civilly.
Yeah.
You chose not to go that long at night.
Well, can I just give all the names then?
No, you've got my name.
Can I have that? Can I have your name, please? Your registration. Don't deny because section 456A8 states you have to.
Did he ask you for your name? Did he? How about you read?
It doesn't work that way.
Time to go.
It doesn't work that way.
You've got my name.
You've got my name. Terence knows my name.
Well, so what? He didn't ask you for
He
your
already
name.
told you my name was Sam Gant.
Read the legislation of 456AA
Alright, he's
very
refused, by the
carefully.
way.
No,
I
he
need his
hasn't.
name right now.
No, he
I need his
hasn't.
name right
Read the
now.
legislation of 456AA very carefully. It is very specific. Okay? You said it. Go. I've got this. I'll have a read of it. Go.
Oh, just one question. When are you going to get back to me?
Get out.
When are you going to get back to me on that document?
Well, what's your phone number? Alright?
And if you see a crime, will you report it?
Yeah.
And I think maybe it's time to roll the 10 Commandments out on the highways and byways in big cities and small towns, so no one is without excuse as to the moral code the one true God gave us to govern ourselves.
My God, all the worshipers in the house, lift your hands and repeat after me. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Who see
in pain, in bondage and ashamed. Looking back, you turn round, but your flesh gets in the way. Living in, living out, 1 week up, 1 week down. Crying out for the strength to rise up and pass the test.
Attention all you rule breakers, you misfits and troublemakers, all you free spirits and pioneers, all you visionaries and nonconformists. Everything the establishment has told you is wrong with you is actually what's right with you.
Failure is not an option.
It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Because while the truncheon may be used in lieu of conversation, words will always retain their power. Words offer the means to meaning, and for those who will listen, the enunciation of truth. And the truth is, there is something terribly wrong with this country, isn't there?